Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, back with another mcprison video on mcprison's The Pacific Realm, of course. Guys, this is a pretty good episode. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this one since like 2 episodes ago, I think, when I actually announced that I'm doing a 250 million e-token giveaway. So later on during this video, I'm gonna go ahead and like a random time, literally like a random time for like 5 seconds, I'm just gonna literally say the winners. That way you guys have to watch the entire time. So be sure to watch the entire video to figure out, you know, if one of you guys won 100 million or 100 million or 50 million e-tokens. But nevertheless, let's get into this video. So I've been mining for quite a bit off camera, and if we take a look at our balance right now, you can't exactly see much. Apparently there's like a bug on the server where it doesn't show your balance on the top like right hand side of your screen. But if we do /bal, we have $103 trillion. Like, that is quite a lot of money. If we try and do /bal top right now, we are actually the 9th richest person on the server, and that's because off camera I decided to go mine for a bit, and since we make, you know, around 500,000 e-tokens a minute, a little bit less than that, I decided to might as well go ahead and sell some of these e-tokens since our jackhammer is maxed out. So we sold maybe like 50 or 60 trillion dollars worth of e-tokens, and then we were literally just able to mine for the rest of it. So we've gotten over $100 trillion mark. Keep in mind, we are still 10% like as rich as Hydocrin or Ryan or some of the other people, which kind of sucks, but honestly, we need to hit a level higher than 191, which we are currently prestige. So literally, last episode, I was doing the command called /prestige all, and I'm not going to do it again this time because apparently what happens is that this command literally robs you of your money. So apparently the way it's supposed to be coded is that whenever you do /prestige all, it should prestige you 5 times. So for example, I would go from 191 to 196. But apparently it's broken and it will only prestige you 4 times. So I would actually go to 195, but then it would charge me as if it like prestiged me 5 times. So basically, you would just get robbed for the money of 1 extra prestige. So we literally have to go ahead and do /prestige for, of course I didn't even spell it right. We literally have to do what? P-R-E-S-T-I-G-E. We literally have to do prestige like all the times until we can actually type reach there. So let's go J-D-M-U, and I have no clue what I just said, but literally let's just prestige, see how high we can go. We are down to what? I can't even see. Literally on the right hand of my screen, it just does not say. So CU7V. Oh my god, this is actually gonna take forever for us to prestige all the way up there. But 210, that's awesome. 212, B278. At least I can type decently fast, right? I can't spell, but I can type pretty fast. We're almost at 220, and of course we get kicked for spam. Well, what is that? Whatever. Prestige, and okay, well, we actually can't prestige any type more until we get 579 billion, which actually isn't too bad. We could definitely go back to our P mine right now and literally get that within a minute. So let's just do that real quick. Okay, well, that was super fast. We got all the way up to 100%. Now let's do our final PRESTIAG, aka prestige, and boom, 220. That's actually a pretty solid number to get to, and then we're already 2% of the way to the next one. Whoa, I am zoomed in way too close to you guys. I do apologize. But now, if we do our P tokens, what the hell did I just type? Oh my god, guys, literally, I can't spell. This should be like a meme on the channel. Candy can't spell, and we have 72. Wow, we have 72 P token. That's actually a lot. What can we even get with that? We can probably get a lot of levels of Tsunami and maybe even like 10 levels of Treasure Hunter. And look, literally, look what the staff member just messaged me. Not gonna lie, I'm watching a news vid at the moment, and it's weird you don't have any legendary cases. Yeah, I know. The odds of me just not getting legendary cases, it just doesn't make sense to me. But let's use some of these E tokens, or P tokens, I should say. Double Trouble, I still don't really care about that one. I don't really see it really making that much of a difference. But let's do some more on Treasure Hunter and Tsunami. You know what? Let's just use all of it on Treasure Hunter. I really want to see how many cases that I can get. So let's just spend basically everything on there. And oh my god, we have spent 8 P tokens on just one single level. So what will that bring us up to? Level 37. So 37% of the way done with that one. 22% done with Tsunami, and then only 11% done on Double Trouble. Eventually we'll have to get this up, but I want to see how high we can get Treasure Hunter before we actually start working on Tsunami and more levels of Double Trouble. So now I imagine if we mine for like 5 minutes, right, we should be getting a decent amount of cases. I mean, like 37 with the amount of like P tokens that's costing us right now, we should definitely be getting at least 1 or 2 legendary cases. And speaking of the devil himself, we have just gotten 1 legendary case. Let's open this up and get 30 levels of like XP. We already know that we're gonna get 45 levels, 30 levels. Like, obviously we're not gonna get anything good out of this. And oh my god, boys, we had a 10% chance to get this, and of course we get 40 levels of experience. That is so bad. All right, whatever. We have 2 of the epic cases. Maybe we can get something good out of this. I mean, if we can get some e-tokens, that'd be awesome. We did get some e-tokens, 77,000. Oh no, never mind. Oh wow, yeah, 300,000. So that brings us to a grand total of 273,000. Then of course, you know, we got some more XP levels. Let's spam the rest of these rares. Now, rares usually give us a bunch of e-tokens, but at the moment, you know, today is just looking like an XP type of level. And of course, we have the 15 common cases, which we're just gonna go ahead and open. These don't really matter too much because they're probably gonna give us like what, 30,000 e-tokens. Whoa, that's a pretty loud siren. But we're getting a bunch of kits. Our inventory is really getting clogged with that stuff. Like, yeah, this has not been a good opening whatsoever. We have gotten absolutely trashed. Okay, I literally had to like stop recording right there because there's a big loud horn, I don't know, making a bunch of noise. But let's go ahead and sum all of it up. Now we are up to a grand total of around $5.8 trillion. So I think we can actually prestige once more, 221, and we need $1.9 trillion more to get to the next one. Wow, that's actually really expensive. So right now we are at 1.9. This is basically costing us around $4 trillion just to get to the next prestige. I remember when it was like 1 million and like 1 billion, and now we're up to 1 trillion. Now we're up to 4 trillion. So it definitely went up quite a bit, and our e-tokens are still looking pretty decent, around 273. And let me actually go to my plot home right now because off camera, we did a lot of stuff off camera basically, but we actually bought ourselves a couple of beacons. Obviously not a lot because I didn't want to go into like the 250 million that we have, and I did want to save like an extra 20 million just of like buffer to use during this app. But as of right now, we have 1.5k beacons, and I think if we were to go ahead and upgrade something, it would probably be best for us to keep upgrading these emerald minions because they're just pretty much the best ones that we have, and they actually have a pretty decent amount of e-tokens in them. I'm not gonna lie, this one's got 2.7 million, this one's got 4.8 million. And how much money does he have? Well, the money doesn't really matter too much, I guess, but 11 billion and then 2.7 million e-tokens. So now that'll bring us to a grand total of 281. And before we upgrade, let's check the rest of these. So 500k off of a level 1, that's pretty good. 66k off of those. Well, I don't know what I was expecting off of the iron robots, nothing much really. Let's check out the diamond ones. 2.2 million. Wait a minute. All right, that's actually pretty good. So 2.2 million or 2.1 million from a level 3 and a level 3, and compare that to, what was that, the 2.7 million that we made off of here for a level 4, it might just be worth it for us to try and get one of these. Well, it might be actually worth it for this one to go all the way up to level 3 over there, and that wouldn't really cost us a lot too. And then maybe with the rest of the e-tokens that we have, just use them on the diamonds because these again are super duper cheap, and especially if they're making like something very similar, I really think that, you know what, yeah, I think that's actually what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So there we go. We have level 3 and level 3, kind of just like this one. And then with the amount of beacons that we have left, I'm pretty sure we can get this one up to level 3. So back to our / beacons, we still have 696. Which means that we could either try and get one more level of this. Oh, we can't even do that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent. And how much do these have left in them? Of course, 515,000, 515,000, and we basically checked those off already. But these gold ones, I mean, the diamond ones as well, they're still making pretty decent. So let's actually get these up to like level 3 each over there. And I don't think we have any more beacons to get those ones. So now, all of these are level 3 on both. This one's level 3 on both. This one I think is level 4 on both. This one's like level 5 or level 6. And then the rest of these are level 1. So we're going to check back tomorrow or maybe the next day and see if there has actually been a big difference between this one specifically and then these 3, because all of these are the same. So if this one produces like what, 2.5 or like 2.7 million, and these produce like 2.8 million, I mean like 2.2 million, technically I think it'd just be better to stick with the diamonds and maybe actually sell the emeralds, and like with the money that we get off of that one, buy like 1 or 2 more of these diamond ones. All right, so we went ahead and just bought 500 more beacons from Harry HP 2341. Whoa, I just said HP like I'm from the UK, but I'm not from the US, boys, so don't get mad at me. Even though I said HP, that's kind of weird. But now with the e-tokens that we just got over there, I guess we can try and get some of these all the way up to level 3. Well, we can actually get this one up to level 3. So there we go, 100, 200, and then I don't even think we can get this one there, because how many more beacons do we have? Let's see, /beacons right now, BACONS, we still have 196. You know what, with that, we can probably just get one of these all the way up to like one more level. And wow, we need to mine 4 more beacons to get there. You know what, let's do that. Let's go to /robot, I think that's the command, and there we go. We have a couple of these mines. Now, this mine actually makes quite a bit of money, because you guys saw when I bought those 500 beacons, I paid this guy 11 million e-tokens. So I honestly think that this is probably the best way to get rich on the server. Like, if you just sit here, right, and just consistently mine these beacons, you can just get so much money, or like so many more e-tokens. And then if you really want to like upgrade your pickaxe, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you want to like sell the beacons or sell the e-tokens that you get, you can still make a lot of money. So let's check our beacons right now. We have 100 beacons. Okay, perfect. So now we can finally go and get one more upgrade on like one of these gold robots. So can we do this one? We can. Let's upgrade the efficiency on it. So now he should mine a little bit quicker, but obviously not that much there where it's going to be like significant. But we've done quite a bit of upgrades onto all of these except for the irons, which we still haven't decided if we're going to sell yet. Oh yeah, another cool thing that like I didn't even know existed, and keep in mind guys, we are in like the 7th or 8th I think episode of this series on the new realm that we've been playing, and I literally didn't know that there was a thing called /G-kits. So if you go ahead and look, there's like a bunch of these G-kits. They've got Storm, Misty, Typhoon, Lagoon, Advent, and if you right click on it, we can basically see that we get some e-token pouch, some trident crate keys, and some experience orbs. Now they're not like the greatest things ever, but honestly if you need a little boost from the start, they're pretty good. So let's go ahead, open up the Storm one, open up the Misty one. Do we have any more? Okay, we don't have any more, but we did get a Storm and a Misty, and this gives us a lucky orb. Throw this to get a random amount of XP and e-tokens. Now we got these before from like the legendary crates. They were kind of trash, but let's toss the first one at a time. Well, I guess we can't have them stacked, but let's toss one. We found 41 levels. Wow, I'm so happy about that one. And then wow, we found some more levels off of that. But these are actually the pretty decent ones. You get between 20,000 and 75,000 enchantment tokens. So that looks like 43,000, I imagine. Yeah, 43,000. And then I think because we have the prestige, it should go up a little bit, although it's like not saying it in chat. And let's open the next one. We're only getting 24,000 off of that one. So chances are we would have probably been better literally just like mining getting those. Look, I mean, we got 96,000 just from using our e-token master. And oh wow, I guess at prestige level 221, we're almost at the point where we're getting 10,000 e-tokens per e-token master proc. So that means when we probably hit prestige level 250, which is around, you know, a quarter of the way to prestige level 1,000, we should be hitting that 10,000 mark on the e-token master. And since we do have around 27 million more e-tokens to use, let's just go ahead and use them really quick. I don't really want to upgrade my backpack right now because I noticed that 7.5 million has been working out pretty decently. But I actually want to go and try and get a couple more levels of e-token master, because these are still relatively cheap. 55,000 for each level of those in comparison to fortune, which is 270,000. Yeah, I definitely think the e-token master will be pretty decent. Of course, a lot of people were asking me when I'm going to start doing laser. Again, we're not going to be maxing out laser until we get the fortune and the e-token master done. So let's go ahead and use 5 million there. Like, look, 5.6 million, like 5.7 million for 100 levels. That's so worth it. Like, that's literally less than the price of 500 beacons. So let's do 1, 2, and we gotta be careful that we don't use too many, because if we use too many, we're going to be underneath the 250 million e-tokens that we still need to keep. So that should bring us to 259, and then if we do one more upgrade of this, I think that should keep us right above the 250 mark. And there we go, 252 million. So we have 2 million extra, and we have a little bit left just to go ahead and, like, you know, have spare before we have to do the giveaway. So this brings us to a grand total of 1,850 on our e-token master. Still 5,000 jackhammer and still 2,000 fortune, but you guys already know that. So let's try mining for a little bit and then see how often the e-token master will proc. And literally, we literally got it in 2 tries right there. 9,630 e-tokens just from those back-to-back procs. Alright, so this is probably the part of the video which a lot of you guys have been waiting on. We're going to be drawing the giveaway for the 100 million, 100 million, and 50 million e-token giveaway. This is the video. We had 138 comments, which is pretty decent. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really had something like that. I haven't done a giveaway in a really, really long time. So we're going to go to the YouTube random comment picker. We're going to do this 3 different times. So the first one is going to be for the 50 million. We're going to do the last 2. That's going to be the 100 million. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to filter duplicate users, filter comments based on specific scientific test? No, we're not gonna do that. Let's go ahead and get YouTube comments first before we go and do this. We have 120 unique. Let's pick start and let's see if we can find anybody who has not won before. So we got Freak Gaming. Another opinion is that you're really good at your commentary, but you should try to have a little conversation with your viewers too. Alright boys, let's have a pretty solid conversation. So I guess the winner goes to you, Mr. Freak Gaming. Congratulations on your win. Let me go ahead and take like a really quick picture on my phone or something. That way I don't have to forget. Okay, so let's try it and pick another one. So we got Freak Gaming who won the 50 million. Congrats, buddy. Let's go ahead and pick another winner. Start raffle, pick a random winner. Let's see who's gonna get the first 100 million. Come on, dude. Winner Noah Gist. I've watched all your videos lately, and I will join MC Prison if I win. My IGN is Diamond Digger. Alright, that's a pretty cool name. You remind me of my friend Duct Tape Digger, who has, you know, the digger at the end of his name, and I think his name also begins with D. So, very similar name over there, buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and pick the third winner for the 100 million E-tokens. I don't know, man. Come on. If we can get somebody who I've seen before. I have just started playing and would be amazing boost to my start. IGN Jaker Bug. So another person who has just won the 100 million E-tokens. Alright, dude, congratulations on your win. And since somebody said to go ahead and conversation with you guys, let's take a look at some more stuff in game. Okay, this is like my Minecraft, right? We're running the Badlion client right now, and let's go back and yeah, I don't know how to have it. Whoa, my skin is black. What? Okay, that is weird. My Rubik's Cube is gone. What the hell? But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We did get to 222 levels of prestige. You know, total, we're almost all the way up to, I don't know, well, I can't really say we're almost all the way up to level 1000 because, quite frankly, we have got quite a ways to go. But we are 45% of the way to 223. If that makes it any better for myself, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. If you guys did enjoy and want to see some more, go ahead, drop a like down below. Remember, guys, next episode we're gonna be playing on Ryan's account, the richest player on the server. So we will be humbled by his pickaxe and his backpack and everything that he has that's maxed out that we don't. So be sure to check out next episode, and of course to all the winners of the 250 million E-token giveaway, congratulations. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next step. Peace out.